I want to show you guys is like what Boyce doesn't understand. Like Boyce is like everybody else. When Kevin did that, you're average at best. Everybody got in their feelings over average at best, right? And it's like nobody tuned in to watch it to see exactly what Kevin was talking about. Nobody knew, or nobody wants to talk about the woman came on to Kevin's panel and disrespecting him and wanted to talk about what she wanted to talk about. But what we're going to do is I'm going to pull that video up and we're going to take a look at it. And I'm going to show you that Kevin was absolutely respectful to this woman the whole time. And the only time Kevin did get a little, out of character was at the end because she wouldn't listen. And that got on his nerve. And I don't blame him. But he didn't slam her. He didn't really, go in on her. He just got a little bit out of character. So we're going to go ahead and I want to cue this video. We're going to take a look at that.
Those were hers.
Let me see. Go back a little bit.
Those were hers.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, are you a PhD?
No.
I'm a PhD.
How many dogs you got?
One.
Really?
I'm sorry?
What kind of dog is it?
He's a cane corso.
He's a what?
A cane corso.
What is that in English?
It's a larger dog, and their breed is meant for guarding and protecting. They're very protective of their home and their family.
Okay, so what's your disagreement?
Honestly, I don't have a disagreement. I just came here because I honestly want some advice from you.
It says disagreement day.
Oh, I know, but this is my first time catching up.
Y'all hear that? She's calling in. It's disagreement day, but she wants to talk about something else. Again, she's the one being disrespectful, but everybody says it was Kevin.
I'm live. Normally I'm asleep. And
you have a job?
I do. I own a business.
Okay, so I do too.
And I do have a question.
But I have a business. And if you wanted my advice, you could always book a session if you can't catch us at the show live.
I was trying to go online earlier.
But all you have to do, man, but see, what kind of business do you own?
I own a pet grooming, doggy daycare, and indoor dog
so
park.
What you're basically trying to do is I have a disagreement day, and you basically came in and said, damn your topic, I want to ask you what I want to ask you.
That's exactly what she's doing. That's exactly what she's doing. And he's pointing that out to her, that she's being disrespectful. But again, as black women do, it's all about them. Damn what you say, damn what you want. I'm going to disrespect you, but I want you to be respectful to me.
And but you are more than welcome to go on my website and purchase your time to talk with me one-on-one. Because what you're trying to do is rather rude, but I will go ahead and do it because I'm going to use this as a teaching lesson. Mm-hmm. How old are you? How old are you?
I'm 35.
35 years old. 35 years old and you're a business owner. And what's your question?
My issue is, I want to know at what point when I'm just meeting a guy, do I tell him that I'm a business owner? Because my problem is that when I try to date down and the conversation comes up to where I own a business, the guy is either like, hey, can I come join in on you on that business? Or can I put some money and be a business partner? And I'm not looking for that. And I honestly...
Hold on. I need to be clear on this subject. Where are you at?
North Carolina.
And you're saying when to tell somebody you own a business?
Because I find when I date down, guys see an interest and want to be like a business partner. And I'm learning that maybe I need a high value man because that's what.
Well, first off, ma'am, I really don't understand. What kind of man are you talking about? Because owning a business is no different than having a job, in my opinion. And I'm not getting what you're saying. When should you? I'm not understanding why this is an issue. If you're What kind of men are you dating?
Exactly.
I try to give guys that not six up a chance.
You try to do what?
I try to give guys that's not on my level a chance.
Why? What do you mean on your level? What does that mean?
That's making 6 figures or more.
But I don't okay. You try to give guys who are not on your level a chance. Why?
And because I honestly want a 6-figure guy. Is what I'm realizing.
Okay, so let me just go.
She's dating guys that are not on her level because the guys that are on her level or higher don't want to deal with her. That's what that is.
Go ahead and net it out for you. You ready?
Uh-huh.
The guys you want aren't asking you out.
That part.
Well, I haven't been putting myself out there, honestly.
But you put yourself out there enough for the guys you don't want or beneath you to ask you out.
Mm-hmm.
Those are like guys I met online.
Right. So, again, the men you want are not asking you out. See, you ladies do this.
Mm-hmm.
You go and deal with men who you feel are beneath you, and then you ask how to fix them. I'm not beneath you. I don't know how to fix a guy that's down there. That's not my concern. The better question is, why can't you get a guy on your level?
Mm-hmm. Right.
That's
the real question. Well, first of all, I would tell you what I said in here automatically.
First of all, like you said, book a session. If you want the advice, book a session. Don't call in on the day that he's doing a disagreement show. But you want advice, but you want it for the free. You don't want to pay for it.
Exactly, is a problem. Why you would come onto a show that you know is a disagreement day? It's selfish.
Yep.
It's like, yes, ma'am. It's like, I want what I want.
Exactly.
I don't say things for no reason. That's why I asked you questions. You're 35 years old, a business owner. That means you understand what business is, and you know this is a business. And I have a show title. And you said, "Damn your show title, I want to talk to you." But you could have went to my business and booked time to talk to me, but you wanted what you wanted, how you want it.
I'm sorry.
Exactly.
No, and I'm using this as a lesson. That's the problem with too many of you black women. You don't do shit the right way with black men.
Facts. And I guarantee you, if that was a white man, she would have respected his show, and she would have, got the information to contact him on his website, and she would have booked that session. But because it's a black man, oh hell no, he gonna do what I want him to do. You know what I'm saying?
That was improper. And when I told you the right way, you still were like, well, whatever.
But yet they swear up and down they respect black men.
I'm gonna use this. When was the last time you had a relationship?
Like the end of last year around December.
How long did it last?
A year.
A year? And was that man, did you go to college?
Did I go to college?
Yes.
No, sir.
Okay, and how long have you owned your own business?
9 years.
And how long have you been making 6 figures or more?
The last 3.
Okay, why do you need a man making 6 figures?
Because I'm finding out that the guys that I date, it's not working out.
What does that have to do with money?
Because I feel like I need a guy that I can respect and admire, and I'm ambition, and I want a guy.
So in order for you to respect a guy, he has to make a lot of money. That's what she's saying. She can't respect him unless he makes a certain amount of money.
That has that drive too, and when he doesn't, I find myself, encouraging him like, "Hey, babe, you can do this and you can do that." And then,
all right. So in North Carolina, what percentage of the population, what percentage of men in this country make 6 figures or more?
I think it's like 5%. I'm not
closer to 10. So,
okay.
10%. All right. So The question is, what do those men who make that kind of money, who all women tend to want, what do they want?
I feel like they want arm candy, somebody who can have more to bring to the table than just looks, but also bring balance to their life. I feel like I can help them out on.
Okay, slow down. I'm not understanding. You said they want arm candy, then you contradicted yourself. Mm-hmm. They want somebody that more than just looks.
Yeah, arm candy, but something behind, brain with it, and more in depth.
Do you know any men who make 6 figures or more?
My dad and my uncle.
Do you know any men that you are related to that make 6 figures or more?
Unrelated to? Yeah,
men that you are not related to.
Not on a personal level.
So you don't know them. You don't know what they want, but you want him. Ma'am, I'm going to suggest that you really don't know what you want.
And this whole time, Kevin is still respectful. Not one time in this video has Kevin been disrespectful, but she's been very disrespectful.
And saying 6 figures is just something that you've got taken from out there, but I'm not hearing this rooted to anything. But what do you want ultimately? Do you want to be married, children, what?
Yes, I want to be married.
Do you want any children?
Yes.
How many?
I have a son now, so.
Okay. How old is your son?
He's 13.
Where's the father?
He's not enough in his life.
I didn't ask that. I said, where's the father?
Well, he's not like in it like I would like him to be.
All right, so let me go ahead and take this down, ma'am. Men who make the kind of money you're talking about have options, and typically they don't want to deal with women who have 13-year-old sons who are used to dating men. This doesn't sound appealing to the kind of man you're talking about. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I was thinking once I start booking session with you that
I can't change men.
I know, but I can approve myself, and I feel like I have a lot to offer to those type of men.
Okay, but see, you should have stopped right there. I just told you I cannot change men, and you said once I book a session with you, I'm not a miracle worker. I'm telling you what they want, and you're still saying, yeah, but I want them. They don't want you.
But I have been working on myself this year, and
hard-headed. She's steady. She's still not listening. Straight hard-headed.
Okay, ma'am, but okay. 35, 13-year-old son with a sketchy father. Why would a man who's in the top 10% of earners, who women across the country want that?
Because I have a lot to offer. I feel like.
Would you want your son to, if you had a son making that kind of money, would you want him to bring home a woman who had a 13-year-old son from a sketchy father? Or would you prefer him to get a woman who had no children, was younger, and easier to get on his program?
Depending on his age.
See what I mean? See what I mean? This goes so deep for black women. They will even, should have been an easy question. No, I would not want my son to bring, I want the best for my son. That should have been the appropriate answer.
Exactly, but they can't tell the truth. They can't come to the, realization that's, you know what I'm saying? They can't do it. They just can't be honest with themselves. And we're like 11 minutes into this video. This is like a 22-minute video. 11 minutes in, and Kevin still has not been disrespected.
That's why I sat up. That is bullshit. You should want the best for your son.
Of course.
But this is But and are you thinking? Michael.
If he brought home a woman, yes, I feel like I'm the exception to the rule. But
no, you're not. That's the problem. You all think you're the exception to the rule, but your life is proven to you that you're not.
My love life is not that good. I agree with you.
That's my point, and ma'am, and that's my point. You ladies all feel like, listen, you ladies all feel like you're the exception to the rule.
Mm-hmm.
And then when someone like myself comes along and gives you a dose of reality, instead of just accepting it, it's like, yeah, but I'm special. You don't.
That Disney fairy tale. They all want to live that Disney fairy tale life. They don't want to face reality, and that's the problem. And that's like Boyce. Boyce the same way. He don't live in reality either. Boyce lives in a fucking Disney fairy tale, like all women are special snowflakes, and you're not supposed to talk crazy to them. You're just supposed to let them believe what they want to believe.
I don't know any men on this level that are not your father, that aren't related to you. That means you don't know these men. You don't know where to go get them. You don't know what they want. But you're still saying, pick me. They don't want mid-30-year-old baby mamas. I'm trying to be polite, man, but they don't want those.
Can I ask you a question?
Did you hear what I said?
Yes.
Why is that so? Okay, go ahead.
Why is it so what?
Hard-headed.
Go ahead.
From my point of view, I feel like I get what you're saying. They do have better options, but also those better options are younger girls. Those younger girls don't necessarily 20-year-olds are not necessarily attracted to 45-year-olds.
Bullshit.
Yeah,
I'm 51 and I can't beat them off with a stick.
I was just about to say the same thing. Bullshit. I don't know where she talking about. Maybe in Carolina, but she full of shit on that one.
That's another one on you lies. No, younger women are attracted to older men. What are you talking about?
So can you see me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So do you feel like a woman like me?
Uh-huh. What would you rank yourself on a scale from 1 to 10? You cannot use 7.
Here we
Would
go.
I rate myself?
Just your face.
My face when I wake up, 5, but when I put myself together, 6.
Okay. And how tall are you?
5'5".
Dress size.
I'm sorry?
Your dress size.
A 3.
Okay. So that makes you, if you give yourself a 5, that's average.
Yes.
So average looking women tend not to get high earning men. They tend to get average men.
That part right there.
So
did you I mean, stop right there. Stop right there.
This is where the delusion sets in, because she heard him, but she doesn't want to acknowledge what he's saying.
Stop right there, breathe and digest. You're 35 years old and you can look around and see the world. You don't tend to see higher earning men with average looking women off rip. If you do see them, they got their average looking woman when they were both really young and he built his way up. But a man earning the kind of money you're talking about does not go for an average looking woman.
I mean, my body is not average, so.
But ma'am, you please don't make me say it.
Say what?
You know what he gonna say.
I really just wanted some advice. I love your.
I'm giving you advice, but you're not taking it. Exactly. The advice is, ma'am, you're average looking at best.
Damn.
I'm taking it in, but.
Now, was that harsh? When he told her she was average looking at best, out of her mouth, she said she was average. She said she's a 5, right? She said it. And he said that's average. She didn't dispute it, right? So when he said you were average at best, was that harsh? Did he say that in any type of bad way?
Okay, but you're not accepting the fact that, okay. Average looking women. Average looking woman who's older. Average looking older woman with a 13-year-old son. Average looking woman with a 13-year-old son with a sketchy baby daddy.
And then y'all talk about Kevin is rude, but look at her. She's on her phone. She actually got on her phone. Just think you had a job interview or you talking to your boss or something, y'all, some type of conference or meeting, and you pick up your phone while he's in the middle of talking to you. Who does that? Who does that? Disrespectful. But yet they say Kevin was being disrespectful and rude.
This gets worse every time I say something. And now you're asking for a man who's in the top 10% of men. You don't qualify for one. And you're making, I mean, I don't want to have to go there. But when you put in all these other factors, why can't you just get a man that's an average guy?
Sometimes I feel like in order to fully submit, I have to feel like he's in.
Well, then you're gonna die alone. How about that? Let me just cut to the chase, ma'am. You can feel like what you want to, but women like you die alone, straight up, because you think you're better than the men that you qualify for. And the only reason, honestly, ma'am, that I can see a woman like yourself really thinking you deserve more is because you earn more money than most people around you in North Carolina. But if your ass worked at the post office, you would not think so highly of your opportunities.
Right.
And that's the reality. Men don't care about your money. Not the kind of men that you want. We don't care about your money. It ain't ours. We care about the fact that you are older and you got kids. And you're average.
Look at her. She ain't even
and
paying
the reality of your life has showed you that.
She's still steady on her phone, looking down on her phone while he talking to her. But yeah, Kevin was rude and disrespectful.
You don't have the kind of men that you want knocking on your door trying to find you. See, what we've done in this country, this world, is we've told women like yourself that you can have it all, and you got a Prince Charming who's 6 feet tall, 6-figure income, jawline, all this other kind of stuff. And I'm sorry, man. No. Most people get average people, especially average people. And you're an average person. I mean, let's be real. You're not running Microsoft. You got a pet grooming business.
Yeah,
you've been making 6 figures.
She don't want to hear that. She don't want to hear that at all.
It's for the last 3 years. Okay. But if I'm looking at you, if I looked at you and I took all that off of you, all the eyelash.
She's sitting up there texting somebody, and whatever they text her back made her laugh. She ain't even paying him no attention. And again, we're about 18 minutes into this video, and where has Kevin been rude?
Lashes and all the hair. What do you look like under there?
I mean, I look the same. I'm just.
No, you don't. Because if you did, you wouldn't have all that on.
Exactly.
I'm sorry?
No, you don't. You don't look the same, because if you did, you wouldn't have all that on.
So, what is your advice for women that?
All right, I'll tell you my advice, man, because you're not listening to me. This is why I always recommend you need therapy.
Exactly.
People think most of us in the Black community need therapy, but you're not dealing with reality. I asked you about your child's father, and you couldn't answer me. But it doesn't sound like you're too proud of him. What kind of student is your child?
He's an A student.
Does he have any behavioral problems?
No, he actually got a YouTube channel, and he's trying.
I don't need no. But where is it? But his daddy is still. If his daddy is alive, does he have a relationship with his father?
Yeah, he does.
Then what's your issue with him?
He's not business minded like my father and my uncle. And
then why did you choose to make a baby with him before you got married?
Exactly.
Young and dumb. I was 16.
Exactly, and that cost. See, that young and dumb shit. Let me stop you right here. That young and dumb shit you black women throw out as if it's supposed to get. Listen and listen well, women. Young and dumb is not a get out of jail free card. It doesn't go woof and change the fact.
Yep, but they always use it. They always go with the young and dumb, and think folks supposed to look over all the mistakes that they made.
You still have to carry that consequence. And men are not rushing up to be stepfathers to 13-year-olds. What would be better is if you honestly sat down and asked yourself, what value can I bring to a man?
And I know that what I can.
Well, all right. What value? What is it?
What is it? I can help him with his business. I'm very business minded on the end of helping organize. And I plant into planting my own garden, so I can definitely plant into improving my etiquette with.
She just talking. I plant. I'm into improving myself with whatever. She just talking. She ain't. Man, let's keep it moving.
Just self-improvement and working on myself. And
ma'am, at 35 years old, here's what you told me. I can help him with his business. Due respect, ma'am. And I mean no disrespect, but 20 to 30% of people own businesses. What about the 70 to 80% of men who don't own them?
Right, because there's no guarantee that you're going to get a man with a business. He might just be a high earner that's working in a corporation or something. Don't mean you go find a man, with his own business. But that's what they're looking for.
That means that doesn't matter. That means nothing to the average man.
Right.
Then the next thing you said, I can plant. Ma'am, that means nothing to most people because we go to grocery stores. Then you say self-improvement. I gave you a shot at saying what you have to offer to men, and you said nothing that we value.
Nothing.
What do you value? What do y'all?
Book a session.
Exactly.
I'm not doing this. Nope. I'm done. I've tried to go around, but this has happened. The older you ladies get, the more you get set in your ways. Book a session because I don't want to do this in public, man. Because you seem like a sweet woman, but you don't. But you're not getting it.
You're being so mean.
I'm not being. Don't tell me I'm being mean.
See, here we go. 22 minutes in, Kevin has not done anything or said anything out of character, right? But because she doesn't like what he's saying to her, now he's being mean. You see the bullshit? Y'all see the fuckery? This is the BFF, right? She didn't like what he was saying, so now all of a sudden he's being mean. And this ain't the first time women have done that we've heard women do that or say that. You know what I mean? You're telling them, you're giving them constructive criticism, but yet you're the one being mean. Fuck out of here, man.
Well, I'm about to be mean. I get tired of you broads telling me I'm being mean because you cannot handle the goddamn truth. You called my show on a day that you ain't even supposed to be here. And exactly. I honored the call and sat here and tried to help you. And I'm telling me I'm being mean. Get the fuck out of my phone. I'm tired of y'all doing this shit.
Exactly. That right there. And that was it. So where in this video was Kevin mean? Right? Where in that video? That video was 22 minutes and some change. Where was he mean? Right? At the very end, at the very fucking end, when she decided that she didn't like what Kevin was saying, she said, "Oh, you're being mean." Okay, I'm finna show you mean. He's been respectful that whole time. 22 minutes. He's been respectful. But just because you didn't like what he was saying, now you calling him mean. I don't blame him. I would have cussed your ass out too. fucking ridiculous. But this is the video that everybody talks about that nobody watches. Because they all going off of what somebody else said or the clip. And that's the clip. That's like the last little bit is what everybody sees. So all of a sudden they say Kevin was mean. Especially guys like Dr. Boyce Watkins and a lot of these other women. But that's what Boyce was talking about. Oh, he called her. He said she should just die alone. Who the fuck is he to say that? I mean, really? Boys, go back and watch the whole fucking video. And that's the problem. None of y'all watch this. None of y'all have watched any of his damn videos, but y'all want to say that y'all didn't like his tone. But nobody talks about the women that calls in and are disrespectful. Nobody says anything about that. No, you can't hold it. You can't say these women were disrespectful, but y'all can all sit up and say that Kevin was mean. The majority of Kevin's calls to these women, when these women will call in, the majority of them were disrespectful. Disrespectful, rude as fuck. Kevin showed all these women grace, but the minute he decided to raise his voice and say something that they don't like, then all of a sudden he's the bad guy. Now all of a sudden he's disrespectful. He's rude. He could have a 30-minute conversation with the woman. She could be totally disrespectful and rude for 25 minutes. And if he goes off for the last 5 minutes, and all of a sudden he the bad guy. Get the fuck out of here. Nobody wants to hold these women accountable. Nobody wants to tell the truth. Nobody wants to sit up and say, hey, bitch, you were wrong. You were mean. You were disrespectful. You were out of line. Nobody wants to say that. But everybody wants to come back and say, oh, well, Kevin shouldn't have said that. His tone, I don't like his tone. Get the fuck out of here. Now, we're going to go back to the end of this Boyce Watkins shit to where he talks about, he goes through Kevin's, collection of videos, and he tries to dissect them just by looking at the title and thumbnails. This is some bullshit. But yeah, we're going to take a look at that, and then I'm going to end this shit. Because Boyce full of crap. If I can find it. We're going to go back.
Into prison, and Richard Nixon sent all those black men to Vietnam. It distorted.
No. We'll fast forward. Okay, now this is where Boyce was talking about Kevin's thumbnails and shit like that.
I really want you to be educated, not following the crowd. All right. So here is the page. Now look at this channel. I want you to look at these titles. And everybody who thinks that oh no, Kevin was balanced. He talked about women as much as men as much as women. I want you to look at these live videos that were done right before he passed. And I'm not hating. This is just a fact. Number one, modern women are a party of one. I want you to give me a positive or negative if you think that the title is negatively speaking about women or positively speaking about women. Modern women are a party of one.
Now, answer me this. How can you tell if the video is going to be negatively speaking about women or positive just by the title and thumbnail? You see what I mean? This is what he's basing all his shit on. He's basing his talking points on Kevin's thumbnails and his titles. Trying to say that what Kevin was talking about black women was negative based on the thumbnail. Why not just listen to the videos? Why not just watch the videos, boys? How hard is it to just go through, once a day, maybe twice a day, and watch a video or two or three?
Negative or positive? Would you say that's a positive reflection of black women or a negative or just women in general? Okay, now let's go to this. I'm going to say negative. Next, the self-love of modern women. That sounds sarcastic to me. You can say positive or negative. Maybe you think it's positive, and it's okay to think that. But I think that I bet if I open this video up, I'm gonna see some shit about how modern women are fucked up, and some of y'all are. Let's just be honest. But
well, why not open it up, boys, and watch it?
A lot of you just simply don't want men mistreating you and beating your ass and disrespecting you, right? And it's okay. You have a right to want that, right? Here we go. Over 40 dating sucks for modern women and it's getting worse. Now, I don't know why this angry white lady's up here, I know Kevin was an advocate for the black community, but maybe he was also talking about white women too. So would you say that's a positive or a negative reflection of women?
Okay, that's enough. But y'all see where Boyce is going with this. He's not going to look at the videos. He's not. He's not going to look at not now video. He's just going to go through the thumbnails and the title and try to decide if that video is talking, bad about women or not. You can't make this shit up, man. But we know he said it in the video with Anton. Boyce's channel is 40% women. I'm sorry, 60% women, 40% men. So of course he's going to talk like this because that's his base. The black women are his base. So yeah, he's being very disingenuous. He's not being realistic at all about it. He's not even trying, but yet he sits there and say that he likes Kevin. Kevin was cool and he respects Kevin, but yet you come out on Kevin's birthday with this bullshit ass video, right? You can't make this shit up, man. The fuckery. You got black female fuckery, and with Boyce, you got black male fuckery. This shit is stupid. But you guys, I'm going to end this, man, because this, the rest of this is just Boyce being on some bullshit. You know what I mean? Yeah. He doesn't pay attention. He doesn't listen. In his mind, just because Kevin said what he said about, women not being accountable and all that, to him, that's just ludicrous. How can any man tell a woman she's not being accountable? You know what I mean? That's, to him, that's just, you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to tell a woman she's doing wrong. You're not supposed to critique a woman in Boyce's mind. But as men, that's what we do. We critique the men and men critique the women. That's what we do. If you don't critique the woman and set her straight, then she just go run them up, right? Exactly what she's doing now because of feminism. But, can't talk about that either. Hey, you talk about feminism. Why can't women make up their, why can't women do this? Why can't women do that? Ain't nobody saying that they can't. It's just get rid of the hostility. Get rid of the attitude. Quit going out here making all these damn babies by dudes that you don't know nothing about and you don't care nothing about. You know what I mean? You having all these kids with dudes that got 3 or 4 kids already. Then you gonna have another 3 or 4 kids, and then all of a sudden you want the next guy to make $250,000 and put you up to where you ain't got to work and do nothing the rest of your life. That's the problem. But if we talk about that, men like Boyce Watkins, how dare you hold women accountable? How dare you say you don't want to be a baby dad? I mean, how dare you say you don't want to be a stepfather? How dare you? What did the kid ever do to you? But that's what Boyce be saying. Just because you as a man don't want to be a stepfather, then all of a sudden he makes it seem like we're blaming the kids. What did that child ever do to you? Why don't you want to be a stepfather? That child never done nothing to you. Boyce, it ain't about the child. It's about the woman. It's about the situation. Why would a man that makes a certain amount of money wants to get with a woman that has 2 or 3 kids by 2 or 3 different dudes? She didn't require him to do anything, but yet I'm supposed to come in and pick up the slack? Why can't she get back with the baby's daddy? Nobody wants to ask the women about that. Yet we're supposed to be like volunteers to run in and like Anton said, be crash test dummies. You know what I mean? You guys, please drop some comments down below. If you haven't, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, share the content, all that good stuff, man. And like I said, Boyce be on some bullshit. But yeah, it's stupid, man, how they think that we're supposed to be out here taking care of all these kids, man, and we're not the father, but that's what they want us to do. They want us to take care of them. That's fucking stupid. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen at all. But you guys, let's end with Stephen A. Smith.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
Jerry.
All right, you guys, please be good to yourself. By all means, let's be good to one another. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.
I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? This is my life, my strife, my right to fight, to die on. And this is my game to play, to claim a brand new name, And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit nervous that I might screw everything up that I've ever done. But what's the point of living if you ain't having fun? I guess I'll try this, try that, might miss, gotta find what I'm good at. I guess I look here, look there, over where am I scared, where am I at? I gotta make it in this life, whatever makes me happy, know I'm doing things right. Sipping in the summer on a goose and Sprite, or find a nightclub for the end of the night, And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe we can do anything?